There was once a warrior whose name was known throughout the kingdom, not because he had won the most battles, not because he possessed the sharpest sword, but because no one had ever seen him lose control. His name was Kale. He trained before sunrise while others still slept. Every strike of his sword was deliberate. Every breath was calm. Every movement reflected years of discipline. Yet there was something unusual about him. Whenever someone challenged him, he rarely accepted. Whenever someone insulted him, he simply smiled. Whenever people tried to provoke him, he walked away. Soon, rumors spread across the kingdom. He's afraid. He's growing old. He has lost his courage. Young warriors laughed whenever they saw him. Some even threw stones at his feet just to test his patience. But Kale never reacted. An old monk who often watched from a nearby temple smiled quietly. One day, a student asked the monk, "Master, why does the greatest warrior refuse to fight?" The monk replied, "Because he has already defeated the only enemy that truly matters." The student looked confused. Months passed. A ruthless fighter named Rokan arrived from another kingdom. He defeated every champion who stood before him. His strength was unmatched, his arrogance even greater. Finally, he demanded one thing: "Bring me Kale." The entire kingdom gathered to witness the duel. Rokan laughed loudly. "So this is the famous warrior? I expected a lion. I found an old man." Kale remained silent. Rokan continued insulting him. He mocked his family, his age, his honor. Still, no response. The crowd became restless. Some shouted, "Fight him." Others whispered, "He's a coward." Then Rokan did something unforgivable. He slapped Kale across the face. The crowd gasped. Every eye expected an explosion of anger. Instead, Kale bowed respectfully. Then he turned around and began walking away. The crowd erupted. "Coward! Coward!" Rokan laughed louder than anyone. He believed he had won, but an old general standing nearby shook his head. "You've already lost." Rokan frowned. "Lost? He never even fought." The general answered, "A man who controls your emotions controls you." He spent the entire day trying to make him angry, but he never allowed you inside his mind. Meanwhile, you lost control of yours. The words struck Rokan harder than any sword. For the first time in years, he became silent. Days later, news spread across the border. An enemy army was invading. Every warrior prepared for battle, even Rokan. The battle was fierce. Arrows darkened the sky. Swords clashed like thunder. Fear consumed many soldiers. But Kale remained exactly as he had always been. Calm, focused, patient. While others charged recklessly because of anger, Kale studied every movement. He protected his men. He wasted no energy. Every strike had purpose. Every decision saved lives. By sunset, the invading army retreated. The kingdom was safe, not because of rage, not because of revenge, but because one warrior never allowed emotion to overpower wisdom. After the battle, Rokan approached Kale. He removed his own sword and placed it on the ground. "I thought strength was defeating others." Kale smiled. "The easiest battle is against another man. The hardest battle is against yourself." Years later, young warriors traveled from distant lands to learn from Kale. They expected lessons in combat. Instead, he taught them patience, discipline, humility, silence, and emotional control. Because swords become dull, muscles grow weak, but a disciplined mind can never be defeated. Remember this: anyone can throw the first punch. Few can choose peace. Anyone can react. Few can master themselves. True warriors do not seek conflict. They seek control over their own hearts. Because the greatest victory is not defeating your enemy. It is becoming someone your emotions can never defeat. So the next time someone insults you, pause. Ask yourself, who is really in control? Because the strongest warrior is the one who never has to prove his strength. The crowd talks. The disciplined build. Until next time, keep building in silence.